My name is Kanangwa Newlove. I am an organic farmer in Lusaka, New Kasama. I am also an ecological organic leader for Southern Africa, Zambia, trained under IFORM.
Wow.
Yes. And yes, that's who I am right now. Yes. Yeah. So we're trying to create a Synthropic garden, a Synthropic food forest. This is a type of farming that actually creates a living garden. It creates water, it creates synergy between plants, and it's a type of farming that comes away from monoculture to multiple culture, right? Abundance. That's what we call synthropic farming. So basically what we're trying to do with this space is to show people that, a farmer, first of all, needs to feed himself and his family.
I like that.
Yeah. You find that some farmers, they grow soya beans, but you see them lining up in ShopRite to buy cabbage.
That is true.
and tomato, right?
Yes.
So for us, we're trying to say that this type of farming is the reason why there's a lot of hunger in the world.
I'm sure a lot of people eat a lot of food that are GMOs but don't know what GMOs actually are. Would you mind explaining more about GMOs?
But now the thing about GMO, which we're concerned about, is lots and lots of things. For example, we know that it's a farmer's right to plant what that farmer wants. It's a farmer's right to go to farmer X, right, and get seed from them.
True.
What we see going to happen with this GMO, particularly with seeds, is that they're going to be patents, right?
Yeah.
So when you patent something, right, it means that you own the right to that seed.
Yes.
And that obliterates all manner of rights related to farmers, whether large-scale or small-scale farmer. I'm a small-scale farmer, so I'll speak for my own group, right? Already with hybrid seed, we're struggling, right? In the sense that you buy seed, which actually year in, year out, the price keeps going up and up and up and up and up, right?
True.
So that is the cost of production going up, meaning that we're going to pass on that cost to the consumer, which we don't want to do in these hard times. Now, with hybrid seed, you as a farmer say, okay, I've got knowledge of saving seed.
Yeah.
So you try to save the hybrid seed to plant it next year. The germination is dismal.
Are you serious?
Yes. Whereas farmer saved seed, right? With the techniques that we have, we select the best seeds, right?
Yes.
From the farmer local saved seed. You plant it the next year. It does better than the previous year.
Are you telling me?
Yes. So with GMO, it's going to be worse in the sense that now they're modifying genetically. Hybrid is just getting one breed and another and putting them together so that they can get a specific type that they want, right?
True.
But with GMO, our concern is they are changing the nature of the seeds. They are changing its natural nature to something else that cannot be recognized. And what we know as small-scale farmers is these GMO crops, right? One, they become more resistant to herbicides and chemicals. So what that means is that because they're able to take in all of these chemicals, it's us now, the end users, the consumers, who are going to get ill. So it all goes back now to creating this seed or this crop that will now propel the chemical industry, such as, weed killer industry, all these chemicals. See, this is our concern. Our concern is the health of the planet.
True.
And the health of the human beings. Right now, as small-scale farmers, we're struggling. The introduction of GMOs is going to completely eliminate us. They were talking in their paper of releasing live GMOs, right? And say that, okay, they will have controlled areas, right? Now think about it. Are you going to tell a bird not to go to that field?
No.
Are you going to tell a bee not to go to that field because it's GMO?
You can't.
You will cross-pollinate, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is what we were saying. We do not want GMOs in Zambia, right? And the other thing is, if you look at the statistics, Zambia has been exporting a lot of seeds, maize in particular. You know why? Because for the longest time, Zambia has been known to be a no-GMO country.
True.
Now, can you imagine if this happens, we lose that position.
We do.
We lose income.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll lose trust from the people who...
No, but no one will buy from us because the reason they're buying from us the maize is because they know we are GMO free.
Yes.
Right? So we lose that for what?
Oh.
You know what I mean? So really, we know it works. We're here at the Zambia Traditional Seed and Food Festival to show whoever is in doubt that it works.
Yes.
To show whoever doesn't believe that we have our own seeds in our seed banks back in our farms.
Yes.
And when the rain comes, we are going to grow that seed and it's going to grow.
Yes.
Yes. And you as a consumer, you have to realize that actually farming organically is in your favor. So many reasons. Look at how hot it is. Have you ever felt this heat in your entire existence? Right? The activities of the current activities, type of farming that we do, the type of agriculture is actually contributing to greenhouse gases. The third biggest contributor after fossil fuels, cutting down of trees. The third one is the current agricultural practice.
Wow.
Can you imagine? I'm ashamed as a farmer to be up there, right? But we know that when you plant trees, when you don't cut down trees, when you promote biodiversity, when you have bees. I mean, we've been here, right? No bee has come.
None.
No butterfly has come. This is a tragedy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We have killed the species, meaning our biodiversity has diminished.
Yeah.
Meaning that when biodiversity diminishes, you create an imbalance.
Yeah.
And whether we like it or not, we live on the same planet as the bees, as the butterflies. They're our friends.
They are.
We must take care of them. The moment these guys disappear, we probably got 4 months to live. I'm not exaggerating.
I mean, no.
That is science.
You know, a lot of people think we can live without these, but...
No, we can't. Maybe in some gas chambers or something. But without that, believe me, without the worms in the soil, we're just as dead, as good as corpses.
No, that's true.
And there's science to back this.
Yes, there is.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll give you a typical example of you go Google and you say, what is a carrot, right? They'll say a carrot is a vegetable, it's orange, sometimes it's this color, and it contains such.
Yeah.
Right? But when it's grown using fertilizer in dead soil, you take it to a lab, it contains 0.000000000 because we are growing it in dead soil.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And one thing I just want to throw in, that actually the current narrative of farming has not worked because there are farmers right now as we speak who are emigrating from the southern province going to the north because their land is no longer productive.
Wow.
You can check that for yourself
That's
if you want.
horrible.
The Ministry of Agriculture is trying to come up with ways to stop that. Yes, but that's a big problem, right? They're moving, right?
Yeah.
But they're moving, going to practice the same kind of farming, right? So ask yourself.
Literally doing the same thing over and over again.
So what will happen when they go there and the land dies? They'll move where? To Western Province, which is just sand? Perhaps they'll move into the rivers. God alone knows, because God is not producing any more land. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's horrible.
It is horrible, actually. And if you're a farmer, please turn to organic farming, synthropic farming. There's all sorts of things you can get in through, right? If you're a consumer, buy from your local organic farmer.
Yeah.
Buy from your
Yes, definitely.
That way you are contributing to saving the planet. I was doing this. I was part of this program called The Week, right? And the first thing that they say to you is that think about the very youngest person that you know personally, right? So if I ask you to think about the very youngest person that you know personally and you love, they're probably 6 years old.
11, she's the youngest sister in the family.
11 years old, right?
Yeah.
How old would that younger sister of yours be in 2050? In her 30s,
Yeah,
right?
in her 30s.
In her early 30s, starting her life. But guess what? The science what science predicts in 2050, if we carry on this trajectory, is misery. A very miserable world of unprecedented calamities, right? Of floods, either too much rain or too little rain. Hunger, right? Unprecedented. So think about your sister,
Yeah,
right? You're probably almost in your 30s or something, right?
almost, yeah.
Yeah, you've had a chance to get into your 30s.
Yeah,
Give her a chance to also be in her 30s.
true.
By making the right choice. We're not trying to get all the money to ourselves as organic farmers, but we're saying this is real.
Yeah,
This is real. The water resources are becoming less and less and less. They actually say that 93%, I think 93% of all water in the world is in the sea, right? And a big percent of that remaining is in glaciers. The other one is in prehistoric water.
yeah.
We probably have around 3% of water that we can extract.
Yeah,
Now with this kind of heat, with droughts, think about it.
yeah, yeah.
We are headed for extinction. No one ever thought that the dinosaurs in their magnitude
would extinct.
but we're just specks of dust,
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah.
So I'm just urging you and everyone listening, if you're a farmer, choose the right kind of farming.
Yeah.
Think about that very youngest person that you love. Give them a chance to also live, right? If you're a consumer, please buy and support a local organic farmer. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So if people want to get more factual information about traditional farming, where could they get that information from?
Well, it's all over. We have the Knowledge Hub for Southern Africa. Yeah. So it's KHSA. It is a project which is now coming to an end, but it's been really a marvelous project.
Wow.
Which is supported by the GIZ.
Okay.
But in 4 different countries: South Africa, Zambia, Malawi, and South Africa, Zambia, Malawi, and another country. Not Zimbabwe. Namibia, yeah.
Okay.
So in 4 countries, we were developing, the project was developing knowledge products for organic farming. So if you just Google Knowledge Hub for Southern Africa, you will get lots of information, you get lots of links to that. And also in Zambia, Kasisi have got amazing information.
Oh,
yes, amazing information that you have. Pelham as well. Pelham are also on this project, participatory ecological land use in Zambia, and also ZAB, Zambia Alliance for Agroecology and Biodiversity. Yeah, there's all information that can lead you to the right places. There's literature, everything that you need. And then there's also us practicing organic farmers. If you want to come to any of us, you can choose where you want to go. You can go to all of us. And then we also have a new group, participatory guarantee system.
Okay.
It is an organic certification system, which is peer-to-peer, right?
Yeah.
This is just to guarantee our consumers.
I like that actually. Yeah.
So this is Ubumi PGS as well. You can look us up. We have information. We have also an organic store called Greens and Grains, which is near, right behind the Mary Magdalene Church. Yeah, in Kabalonga there. Yeah. So there's lots and lots of things. You go to Google Pelham, Kasisi, Ubumi, PGS, we're there, we're ready to help. Yes.
Do they also sell seeds? Like if I want to buy the traditional seeds that I've seen today?
Well, yeah, CTDT have got places out in Sibuyunji and Chirundu where they have their own seed banks.
Okay.
Yeah. So CTDT is also part of Zambia Alliance for Agroecology and Biodiversity. Yeah. So there's all of these resources.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay.